So you make music, maybe you're in a band, maybe you're a rapper, singer, songwriter, producer, and you're on Instagram, you're on TikTok like everybody's been telling you. You're consistent, yet you're not growing. You had the features, now you don't. You were doing this, now they want you to do that. What do we do? Is Instagram dead? Is TikTok dying as well? Let's talk about that. All right, so Instagram, TikTok, we have to look at how they're changing. We have to evolve with that, and that's common sense. You guys understand that. But you got to look at how we're changing, right? User interactions, user behavior is changing rapidly. I know on TikTok, for example, I'll go in and I'll go to the little thing within my own profile and I'll click on the heart that's kind of blocked out so I could see what I've liked. A lot of people do that as well because I know if I like something on TikTok, they're going to show it to me again, right? They're going to show me more from that creator without me having to follow them. So that's the same thing that a lot of people do. Same with Instagram. Less and less and less people are going and just hitting follow to everybody that they find something pop up on their screen. Instagram is just shoving content down our throats from creators that we've never heard of before.
Who are you?
Which is a blessing and a curse at the same time because I think we're all frustrated that our followers are not seeing the content that we're making for them. That's how we have to shift. That's how we have to get more scheduled than ever before, and I'll explain why. Now, I was just talking about this with a student recently about cold traffic, warm traffic, and hot traffic, right? Cold traffic are the people that, pop onto your content and they're not interested at all, and that's fine. There's hot traffic, the people that follow you that are just so in tuned with everything that you do. They really appreciate you. They really love what you're doing. And they would consider themselves a fan, if not a super fan. And some of you guys might be a fan of mine, which I appreciate. If you have that little bell icon hit right now, if you're subscribed, if you're following me on a couple different platforms, links in the description box below. But here's the thing. So many times we hit this glass ceiling. Because let's just say for easy numbers, we have 1,000 people following us on Instagram. Let's say we're promoting something, because I know a lot of you guys put out promotional content. You're promoting on stories and reels and basic posts, carousels, all these different things. And we're utilizing all the different features to try to promote that stuff to the people that follow us. And like I said, Instagram may or may not be showing that to people that follow us. And then the people that do see it have to make a decision. And after they made that decision, you coming out and saying, hey, I need you to do this. Hey, this is a reminder that I need you to do this. You're going to hit some resistance. You're going to hit what we call offer fatigue. When they already know what you're offering, they've already made their decision, whether it be a positive or a negative, and then you kind of run into that glass ceiling of, I don't feel like I'm growing. Everything that I'm doing is kind of hitting a wall. They're not showing my stuff to anybody anymore because we're not focused on warm traffic. Now, what is warm traffic? Well, hot traffic would be the people that are very aware of us. They know us by name. They're in our ecosystem and really following what we're doing on whatever level. There's a gradient there, obviously. And cold traffic are the people that aren't really interested. They might have bumped into us, but we're not really their thing, at least not yet. Now, warm traffic are the people that might bump into our content on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. They don't know who we are by name. They might have even heard a single that you released on Spotify or Apple Music, but they don't know you as that artist name. They don't know you as that band, that producer yet, because they haven't bumped into you enough times. In the corporate world, we call these marketing touches, right? If you've ever signed up for a loyalty rewards card at a, gas station, electronics store, Apple, Best Buy, these types of things, you're going to get emails on a regular basis. In fact, your emails are probably flooded with this stuff. 20% off this weekend only, brand new sneaker drop over here at StockX or whatever, right? So they know that it's going to take X amount of marketing touches before you take a buying action. Same goes for social media, and we need to understand that we wouldn't just come up with a song today and release it tomorrow expecting it to go crazy viral. Why do we do that with content? Every single day, I go through and I look at different spreadsheets that we have for social media specifically. We have these for YouTube concepts. We have these for new curriculum within my program. And I'm going to show you a spreadsheet right now that I personally use. I'll be using this later today to tell me what content we have ready, what content is going to go on TikTok, what content's going to go on Instagram, what content's going to go on YouTube Shorts. I'll show that to you right now. As you see, some of these pieces of content are green, which means they've been posted to both platforms, Instagram and TikTok specifically. Some of these are pink, which means they've been on TikTok just because I wanted to match the color of the TikTok logo. The other ones that are like a teal, those are now live on Instagram. The reason that we do that is we stagger. If I'm building an ecosystem and you see my content on TikTok and then you come see me later in the day on Instagram, I don't want that content to be the same. Because somebody's like, oh, I already saw that. That's why we stagger. But look at the detail. It's not crazy overcomplicated. complicated. In fact, we help students day in and day out within my mentorship program build spreadsheets just like this. If you're interested, side note, Adam Ivy Mentorship, I'll put a link in the description box below if you think that you'd like to work with myself and my team. Anyway, we need this tracking, we need this structure in order to look at things no different than when we look at how we're going to release music in the future. Now, what the heck am I talking about? Well, we spend a lot of time building the music and we want it to go out into the world as successfully, efficiently, effectively as possible, right? Well, why don't we look at our content the same way? It's all part of the same business plan, the same business model, the way that we're going to build a forward-facing music career. I'm not talking about all the behind-the-scenes stuff. We could talk about that in a future video. The thing is, if you're building your brand, if you're trying to build your audience, we need some planning. We need some structure. And I know that it's really hard, especially when you're impatient. It's really hard when you go and do a photo shoot, whether it's with a professional photographer, whether a loved one, a friend, a family member, somebody you went to college with has a great camera and they shoot something, you're like, I need to post this right now. However, you wouldn't really do that with music. Now, I know that there's some outlying situations there where you might be working on something and you're so excited that you just take a clip of it and post it same day. You might be a crazy ninja when it comes to mixing and engineering and just recording, and you're just a robot and you can get music out super fast. However, I think most of you guys would understand that that's not the proper way of doing it. If you want it to be released as successfully as possible, you have to have a little bit of planning behind it. And that's why that spreadsheet's so important. Now we could take that content, not get overwhelmed. Now we could take that spreadsheet or calendar, because we have a content calendar as well within my programs, where you can break it all down and it becomes much more clear on how to do things. Sounds good, Adam. What the heck do I do with this? I get it. This is what I want you to do. 2 things, a calendar and a spreadsheet for the next 14 days. Use Google Calendars. Use the calendar app in your phone. Use a pen and paper and write the days down. Use an old calendar that they used to hang up on the wall, old school, analog style. I don't care. 14 days. Plot out what your schedule looks like. Take a couple days off. That's fine. I'm not going to tell you that you have to post every single day for the rest of your life. Like, cool if you can. But if not, take a couple days off. Then on that same calendar, I want you to write 1 or 2 days where you can batch create content. You can just focus on that, no different than you take time to make music. And then I want you to start backfilling the different days. And on that spreadsheet, you could start creating a content calendar, a spreadsheet of the different content that you have ready, rather. It's not so much a content calendar. We're working together hand in hand here. What I want you to do, I don't care if it's a still, I don't care if you create a carousel, I don't care if it's a reel, I don't care if you just say, hey, I want to make these things and I'll post them as a story later. I want you to do that. You go back in the video and reference this, but I want you to have something that makes sense for you. Basics here are: what is the content name? What is the content date that you uploaded it? What is the idea behind it, the different context? The one thing that I recommend, I just did this because there's 3 types of content: attraction, nurturing, and promotional. You can categorize those. For example, you can have a date column where it's when am I uploading this, and then the way we do it is we have a TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, those columns, as well as a few others. But I think that on a stripped down version, that's all you really need: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. Are you posting to which one on what day? And then you can go in and mark it done when you've used that. Have the names exactly the same in a Google in a Google Drive folder, in a Dropbox folder, in a folder on your desktop. I don't care, wherever you have that content. This is going to feel like it's taking you more time than it really is. Because now, instead of trying to do it on the fly, instead of trying to do it every single day, you have it ready. You know. And in the meantime, you can batch create and add, which is going to give you more clarity. Now, I need something from you that's going to help you. In the comments below, let me know which platform you're most frustrated with right now. I want to deep dive. I really want to start getting in and showing you guys behind the scenes on how to get past those frustrations and really how to grow, or if we need to shift, and how I feel about that. So in the comments below, let me know which platform you're super frustrated with, but then also let me know if you have a content calendar and if you have a content spreadsheet of some sort where you can track and what you're using, whether that be Google Sheets or Excel. I really think it's going to be interesting to see all the different answers in the comments below, so we can really have a conversation and build some A+ content that I can roll out to you guys to actually do something with. And it's not just mindset, it's not just perspective, it's actual tactical. It's also going to make my program a whole lot better as we continue to evolve it and revise it. If you're interested, like I said, I'll have a link below if you want to work with me, talk to my team, whatever that looks like. No pressure. But This video is going to help you rapidly grow a fan base and really get even more calculated than even this video. If you haven't yet, I invite you to join the channel family here by clicking that little subscribe button, then smashing that bell icon, hitting the thumbs up. I genuinely appreciate the engagement and the interaction. Guys, I hope you got something out of this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.